Hello everyone, welcome back to another Warhammer battle. This is going to be a 1v1 with the Fan Enchantress leading the forces of Bretonia versus the Greenskins. I guess I'll leave this in slow motion, but know that early on I'm going to put the Green Knight into this forest so that he can regenerate his hit points, and he is going to be dealing with 3 Orc Boar Boy Piggins in this forest for the first part of this battle. For my army here, so I was actually kind of rushed. I wanted to bring a Bretonian peasant build because I was challenged to do that and being led by a prophetess. But as soon as the match started, the person readied up, so I only had 60 seconds to make an army. And the reason I didn't make the army beforehand, before I jumped to the quick battle, is because I can make a Bretonian peasant army, but I need to still kind of skew it to whatever faction I'm playing against. So instead of making, what, like 7 different Bretonian armies, I was like, I'll just make it when I get into the quick battle. Because I don't think really like one template fits all is really the name of this game. You got to kind of build your army around whoever you're facing. So instead of building a Bretonian peasant army, because I had 60 seconds, and also please just wait like a minute when the quick match starts. Just give it like a minute. And then you can ready up so that the enemy opponent has like 2 minutes to think about what they actually want to do instead of just being rushed into it. Like, I hate people who insta-queue. Anyway, so I brought the Fan Enchantress, forgot to put her on a mount because, again, I was rushed. She does have a couple healing spells, and I also didn't bring her Chalice because I was rushed and I forgot to equip that, so that kind of sucks. That's a big part of her kit. We have 3 Battle Pilgrims, 3 Foot Squires, then I brought 2 Knights Errant, 1 Grail Knight, and then 1 Grail Guardian, and then a Spearman. I just made this army pretty hastily, so I kind of got just a bunch of basics covered. Then again, also I brought the Green Knight because that's hard to deal with as the Greenskins, and I was like, well, if you're going to ready up, then I'm just going to bring the Green Knight. And I was kind of a dick move to bring Green Knight, but hey, it's in the game. For the Greenskin army, we have 2 Giants being led by Azhag, the Slaughterer, who does have Spirit Leech and Fate of Buna, I think those 2 spells are. Also brought a bunch of Savage Orcs over here. They brought 4 Squig Herds, I'm assuming to fight against my infantry units. And then the 3 Orc Boar Boy Biggins to fight against my Cav, who they're all just going to kind of sit in here and not really even surround the Green Knight. So I'm just going to have him do his thing. But you see he is getting hit by Spirit Leech, which just kind of suck. I guess that's why they probably brought Spirit Leech to counter the Green Knight. And then over there is Morgrub's Mangy Marauders. So right now I'm just going to try and bring on my army to reinforce the Green Knight, including the Cav is going to come up here first because I see the Squig Herds coming over here, and I want to try and run them down with Cav because Squig Herds suck against a charge like that. So you see the enemy players are going to be like, nope, and they're going to run away and hide behind the Savage Orcs instead. So I'm going to just line up my Cav right here, and then we're going to charge the Savage Orcs since all of their Orc Boy Biggins are over here concerning themselves with the Green Knight, who I guess I gave a move order. There we go. Now another attack order. Now, we did get hit by the Spirit Leech, and that does suck, but I'm still just going to kind of keep him in there. He's going to be regenerating because he's in the forest, so I'm just going to kind of let him do his thing. Again, we're moving up the infantry line. We're going to meet up to about right there. And since these Savage Orcs are just kind of hanging out, and they're not really protected by the Orc Boy Biggins, who are going to be pulled over here a little bit. I'm going to get hit by another Spirit Leech, by the way. We're just going to charge in here with the Knights Errant to see how well they do, and the Grail Guardians, who in theory should do pretty well against Savage Orcs. So we get a nice charge off, but again, these are just Knights Errant, and I left them in there for a little bit, and you can see they actually kind of get crushed pretty quickly after that charge. They get crushed really fast, actually. Then over here, I'm going to charge, and I messed up, and I charged both units in at once, so the Grail Knights didn't really get their full charge off. Going to hit them with the Earthblood to try and make sure that they win this fight against Azhag, the Orc Boar Boy Biggins, and then the 2 Squig Herds and the Savage Orcs. Over here, I'm just going to leave this Green Knight there. Now, you do have an option. You can instead pull the Green Knight over here and try to kill Azhag. But seeing what he was doing right here and keeping 2 Orc Boar Boy Biggins busy, I was like, you know what? I think I'd rather him just sit here, regenerate, slowly fight these guys off instead of going over here and sniping Azhag, which I think he could go either way. Sniping the leadership can make them rout, but I just opted to have, as long as they devoted 2 units to the Green Knight, I was like, okay, this is alright with me. Infantry line is going to be met up over right here. I'm going to try and split them up a little bit. So I'm going over here to try and assist my Grail Knights, who are kind of getting handed to them. I think I cast a regrowth on them. There we go. There goes the regrowth, because they were just getting pounded by the Squig. I was not expecting Squig Herds, Azhag, and 1 Orc Boar Boy Biggin who's almost dead to deal that much damage to Grail Knights. So I'm going to reinforce them with Grail Guardians, who I have Favor of the Fae on, so they're going to start wrecking those Savage Orcs and the Squig Herds. Over here, my Foot Squires and these Battle Pilgrims are going to get caught on the Giants, which is not what I want them to fight. I'm going to try and pull them out of there, but they're going to get caught by these Savage Orcs, so I'm just going to have to accept this fight over here with these 4 units, and then split off the rest of my army to go over here and assist my Grail Knights, who did rout even though they're being healed. And we're going to reinforce with the Savage Orcs and these Foot Squires. I'm going to charge into, I think, the Squig Herd? Yeah, I'm going to charge into the Squig Herd because I'm going to need overwhelming numbers to try to pin them in here to try and kill these Squig Herds because they hurt. Squid sword against the infantry. Meanwhile, over here, the Green Knight is still tanking up 2 Orc Warrior boys. Getting hit in the back by the Morgos Rangers from Marauders. Not much I can do about that right now, but I will be sending these Knights errant over there to deal with the Morgos Rangers from Marauders soon. I'm going to try and catch them. Meanwhile, these Grey Knights who came back from routing, I kind of forget where I sent them. I think I sent them to kill some Squid Herds, because Squid Herds are going to shoot through my infantry, so I send them, and I think I also peel off these Grail Guardians to deal with the Squid Herds over here. Meanwhile, my Spearmen, my Battle Pilgrims, and my Foot Squires are going to get handed down some damage by these Giants, which I'm just trying to hold off these Giants right now and try and deal with the Squid Herds and everything over here. Azag is pulling back because he was outnumbered, because my Fey Enchantress and the Battle Pilgrims would be able to take him out. And the Green Knight is going to be just still kind of hanging out over here, regenerating and still dealing with 2 Orc Boy Biggins, which I am still happy with. So the Grail Guardians, Grail Knights are going to destroy this Squid Herd, and now we're going to start dealing with these Savage Orcs. And these guys are in it, so I'm just going to leave them over here and try and hold off the 2 Giants for as long as I can. Well, I guess I forgot I did this, but I do charge these Grail Knights in here, I guess. Probably should have supported them a little bit better, but mistakes happen. I don't think I should have sent them by themselves. Dealing with these Savage Orcs, I believe everything else is going to get poured over here too, but just in time, because these units are now routing. The Mage Marauders are actually able to rout these Knights Errant, which was kind of sad. Actually, very sad. Back over here, Aztec joins the fight, and I'm like, okay, this is not good. So I'm now going to run the Green Knight all the way over here, all the way out here, all the way out here, and meet back up here and then cast the heal spell on him. And these Orc Boy Biggins are still going to chase him along as, and I think Azag is going to as well. But he was so close to death, and I did not want him to die at this point, so I'm just going to run him and allow him to get chased by those Orc Boy Biggins, keep him away from the fight even longer. And now what is left of my forces over here, I'm getting my Foot Squires back over here, I'm getting my Knights Errant back over here to try and finish off these Morgos Rangers Marauders. I think they get routed again. But now my goal is to isolate and destroy the 2 Giants who've been wreaking havoc on our infantry. So we got a Grail Knights, Grail Guardians, and our infantry lines just kind of doing what they can against the Giant. I'm going to be focusing on this one first, I think is what I do. And I'm going to run the Green Knight, like, as I said, all the way around. I'm going to get him over here, and I'm going to try and snipe this Giant who's below half health now. As the Fey Enchantress is going to run off the Savage Orcs, they're going to run into our Foot Squires there. Azag is going to now get pulled back around over here to join his forces that way, but it's going to take him a while because he is on foot. And you see the Green Knight still just getting chased, and I'm just waiting on the heal spell. I'm not, because I don't have much Winch of Magic now, so I need to wait to heal everything here until the Green Knight gets there to try and maximize it. So the Fey Enchantress is now dueling with the Giant. This one is still dealing damage to our Foot Squires and our Grail Guardians? Grail Knights? Grail Knights. Grail Guardians over here trying to reroute these 2 Savage Orcs. That's right. I'm trying to make sure that none of these can get over here to support the Giant, because the Giants, when they're isolated, are easy to kill. And they have a bunch of, like, fodder around their feet. Definitely makes it a lot harder. So I'm trying to keep all the fodder away from them by intercepting them with the Grail Guardians. And here we go, we got that heal spell down. The Green Knight is going to charge the Giant. You see he did a lot of damage there. And now we're going to charge over here to try and finish off this Giant as well. Now that this one is routing, I think I chased him off a little bit with the Grail Guardian, or Grail Knights. There we go. We finished off the Grail Knights, and now everything is going to be pulled over here, including the Grail Guardians, who have now rerouted the Squig Herds, and the Savage Orcs over there. Meanwhile, the Foot Squires are holding off the 1 Orc Boy Biggin, who was chasing my Green Knight all the way through the forest. So now they are back here with support from the Savage Orcs. So I'm going to run my Grail Knights over here to try and help them against this Orc Boy Biggin, who's still there. Aztec gets a little too greedy. Well, not greedy, but he moves a little too close to the Green Knight. So I'm going to cast Favor of the Fae on the Green Knight, and then I'm going to stick him on Aztec to try and finish him off instead of this Giant, because that is the Orc leadership there, and I can see an easy target. Green Knight is almost dead, but still there, even after getting hit by multiple Spirit Leeches. He didn't get hit fast enough with the Spirit Leeches, and he was able to just regenerate in the forest throughout most of this battle, so the Spirit Leech was kind of negated a little bit because he wasn't focused down hard enough. So now he is going to deal a lot of damage. You can see Favor of the Fae on him, so he has over 100 magical attack going on Aztec the Slaughterer. We dealt with the Orc Boy Biggin with the assistance of the Grail Knights backing up the Foot Squires. Now I'm getting some Spearmen over here as well. And now Aztec is going to be terrified by the Green Knight, and that is going to signal a massive rout from the Green Skin Army. Having 2 Orc Boy Biggins over here fighting the Green Knight, in terms of cost, the Green Knight does cost more than 2 Orc Boy Biggins. I don't think I would devote 2 Orc Boy Biggins to fight a Green Knight in a forest where he is regenerating and you have the penalties because they're Orc Boy Biggins and they receive, what's the penalty in the forest for the large creatures? Like minus 80% melee attack or some shit? It's some crazy shit, I can't remember. But they definitely should not accept that fight. Like, the Green Knight was just tanking it. I guess, again, I could have used the Green Knight trying to snipe Aztec, but I didn't think I needed to. because judging by how the rest of the fight was going on, it was kind of a costly battle, but I thought it was a battle that we can win since we had Grail Knights and Grail Guardians on our side. That's why in the heat of the battle, I deemed it worth to keep the Green Knight just slowly tanking these 2 Orc Boys. Because if these 3 Orc Boy Biggins were fighting against my Grail Guardians and Grail Knights, along with the Savage Orcs and the Giants, then there's a good chance my Grail Guardians and Grail Knights would have just been wiped out completely. And without those 2, those are like my key units. Those 2 and the Green Knight, and I guess the Fan Enchantress too, because she's still really powerful. That was like my core. Everything else was just sitting there like as fodder for me, basically, even though I don't think you should really consider Foot Squires fodder, but in this case they were. For kills though, 52 kills on the Green Knight, most of those Orc Boy Biggins. The Foot Squires did pretty good against Savage Orcs and the Squig Herds. Same thing with the Battle Pilgrims, 47 kills, pretty good. The other ones, they did alright. The Knights Errant kind of died pretty quickly. My bad, I threw them into Savage Orcs, I thought they would do better. They did not. The Grail Guardians, though, over 100 kills, and the Grail Knights, 66 kills. The Grail Guardians, I think, are a super solid unit. I don't know if I really needed them in this particular build, since I had a lot of money invested in the infantry, because these are kind of like anti-infantry killers, and these do the same thing. But, I mean, they still did a lot of work against Squigs and Giants, and they just do really well against low armored units, and basically everything in here is low armored. Although the Savage Orcs do have a natural physical resistance, but Grail Guardians have the magical attack, so that overcomes it anyway. So again, that's kind of a good choice. For Wek here, good game to Wek. We have 27 kills on Azhag. Some of the Savage Orcs reached a ton of kills. Let's see, the Orc Biggins did okay. Marauders, 55 kills is pretty good. Squigger's got a decent amount of kills here and there, and this Giant over 100 kills is really good. So again, good game to Wek, being led by Azhag. Hope you enjoyed that battle. Again, leave just like a minute when you join the quick match. Don't immediately ready up. Like a minute, that's all I ask. Just, you know, me as a request to all of you. Anyway, let's go watch a cinematic battle of, or cinematic version of this battle.
History. Swiftly. Get on their course.
All I knew that I had to do was definitely get the Green Knight in a forest before this happened, because I saw all those Orc Biggins coming at me. Yeah, he's just gonna be over here for a bit, saying what's up to all these Orc boys.
To victory. Bring them! Godspeed! Immediately! Ride them down! Pull back!
I was a little hasty with this charge, but I really just wanted to charge the Orc War Boys before they got the charge off on me. Because without the charge, they can die pretty fast. And not deal as much damage, nearly as much damage. But yeah, I got a little hasty, because then I got, you know, deal with the Savage Orcs, I didn't have my infantry nearby yet. I did think the Grail Knights would hold a little bit longer than they did. I knew the Knights Errant would die, though. That dude's fighting without a head! Nah, he was like a chick with his head cut off. Holy shit. He wasn't dead yet.
God help us! For the king!
You know you are super confident we can go outside with a giant tower on your head. Like, yeah, that's right, I'm wearing a tower on my head. So what? It's called fashion. We got Bill and Ted over here.
Come on, lads!
Trying to go on their adventure. That goes the Green Knight in the background.
Full teeth! For the king!
For our lady!
Leg it! Take the lady for a damn
She's just like one of the coolest additions to this game, man. The Fey Enchantress is so cool. God, I wish Gorst and Himmler and Gelt could get the same love that they gave the Fey Enchantress, man. For a legendary lord who's a caster, she is fucking
To
amazing.
battle, swiftly!
Gelt just has a cool voice, and he looks cool. Himmler just looks for his friend Krell. That's some bad breath right there, man. See another Spirit Leech on the Green Knight. Like, again, I just don't think they put enough pressure on the Green Knight. I would imagine that if you Spirit Leech boom, 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 one after another continuously, you should be able to chew through his health before the regeneration of the forest, like, negates your Spirit Leech, right? He's having a bad day.
Bretagne!
glory awaits!
The lady for her damsels!
Immediately! Thanks the lady for her
And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed Bretonia versus Greenskins, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day.